What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in the building with another banger. And before we get any further into the video, man, I just gotta say thank God for giving me this opportunity to be able to be a part of your lives, to be able to have this platform as well as inspire others. That's what it's always been about, and I just want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Shout out to the Rich Gang family. So from here, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the build and video that I got lined up for y'all today. This is easily the best point guard, shooting guard, lockdown defender that you're going to be seeing all year. Going to be coming out to a two-way slasher name, but the very special thing about this specific build is that it's going to be able to dribble, get 99 driving dunk if you know how to shoot with a low three ball. This is going to be the build for you because I made it to where it's still going to be able to shoot, have the same amount of defense as a regular lockdown defender. So y'all already know that you are in store for a fire build. But before we get any further, man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Anybody looking to join RGF, the Rich Gang family, go ahead and turn on post notifications, but do not forget to hit that like button, y'all. Let's go ahead and get 50 likes on this banger. Be sure to share it with your family and friends. And now, man, let's go ahead and get into the making of this lockdown defender two-way slasher. So, position, we're going to go with point guard, but you can actually run this build out of the point guard if you want to. I would even say that this can be the main point guard on your team if you know how to shoot with a low three ball, like I said. So, when it comes down to the pie chart that y'all want to go ahead and pick, two-way slasher, y'all are probably thinking some defense, some finishing, and honestly, I'm going to tell y'all right now, you are correct. We're still going to be able to get some pro dribble moves depending on how you make this build. There's going to be a multiple different ways that you can go about it, but for me, I'm going to go ahead and pick the pie chart with the blue and the red, but with a little bit more blue than the red. So the finishing and the defensive is what you're going to want to go with. Now, let's go ahead and talk about these physicals real quick. I know the 91 speed looks really good right here, but if you go to the fourth one, y'all, I'm telling you, this is the very best one that you want to go with. You're going to be able to get pretty much a 99 speed and a 99 vertical, plus your acceleration is going to be up there as well. So when it comes down to it, I have to say, look at that vertical, y'all. How can you pass it up on this kind of build? I'm not going to, so this is actually the one that I'm going to be running with. And now, when it comes down to these stats, just please be sure that y'all follow along. And if you want to make changes at the end of the video, go ahead and do so. But let me show y'all the version that we're making today. So, with that close shot, we're going to go with an 89, y'all. Then, when it comes down to that driving layup, go ahead and put this to a 94. As you can see already, we got some nice amount of badges right there, and the driving layup is already pretty much going to be a 99. Driving dunk, put this to a 94, y'all. And then when it comes down to the standing dunk, just to get 22 badges right here, we're going to go with a 49. And right here, we're all going to be set when it comes down to the finishing side of things. Let's go ahead and get into the shooting. Mid-range shot, 68. Three-point shot, of course, you want to go ahead and max this out at 58. Now, these numbers are going to change, so just keep that in mind when it comes down to this. Free throw, going to be an 88, and then when it comes to the post fade, put this to a 44 in order to get 4 shooting badges, y'all. Now let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. So as for the pass accuracy, put this to a 75. Ball handle, going to be a 79. And then when it comes down to the post control, go ahead and put this up to a 55 in order to get 14 playmaking badges. Now, let's go ahead and get into the best part, the defense. So perimeter defense, 88. Lateral quickness, max this out as well, 86. Steal and the block, these are optional, but I'm actually going to go ahead and max out the steal instead with a 93. Then we got 32 more remaining badges. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, put the block to a 41, then max out that defensive rebound to a 73. And as y'all can see, we have got 20 defensive badges, y'all. Really, I can say that when it comes down to the offensive side of this ball, it really comes down to how skilled you are as an offensive player. The defense and the finishing going to be really solid with this build. Honestly, I can say that you do not need much skill to pick up and use this build. The only thing that I would say you need skill for is for the shooting, y'all, because the mid-range shot is going to be there, but the three-pointer going to be in the 60s when it's all said and done, so do not worry about it. Let's go ahead and make some adjustments. When it comes down to the body shape, for this build, I have to recommend go with Burley, y'all. That's going to make this build look much bigger than it actually is. Now, when it comes down to the height, you can go with 6'3" or 6'4", y'all. If you want to just go ahead and get the 99 off rip, doing what we have to in order, you can go with 6'3", but the build name might change, so I'm going to go with 6'4" on this one. Remember, if you feel like changing anything up, go ahead and do so, but now, when it comes to the weight, I'm going to go with 177, and as y'all can see right here already, once you get the +8 to your physicals, definitely will have a 99 vertical and a 99 speed. So it makes no sense to pick the first one and miss out on the vertical, like I said, when it comes down to the physical profile. But when it comes down to the wingspan, y'all, this is actually going to go down to 76.9. As you can see, we get that shot of the 3-pointer to a 60. Mid-range is a 70. Ball handle, 81 in order to get the pro dribble moves. Really, we're going to go ahead and take a quick look once this build is maxed out at 99. But look, we get the slashing takeover as well as the lockdown. I would go with either one, but I would say that the defense is going to be much more helpful because of that 99 driving dunk. And as y'all can see, we have made the best two-way slasher build that you're going to be seeing all year. One of the best, if not the best, lockdown defender build that you can be running with. So, consider this. You're going to be running with teammates that have floor general and defensive leader. Then from there, also consider the +4 from 99. And once you get into takeover by boost, that is at least +12 without considering the takeover. So the close shot going to be in the high 90s. Driving layup and driving dunk will both be a 99. Then onto the mid-range shot, this is going to be an 82. 3-pointer, a 72. Free throw, going to be in the high 90s. And then when it comes down to the ball handle, we're going to be able to get the pro dribble moves, but this is actually going to go up to the 90s. Now onto the perimeter defense, y'all. With lockdown takeover, the perimeter defense is going to be 99. Lateral quickness, 99. Steal, 99, y'all. And then when it comes down to that defensive rebound, this is going to be able to hit mid to high 80s, y'all. And then with the physicals, getting a +8, making it a 99 speed, 99 vertical, and pretty much a 99 acceleration. 98 one tick off, but again, I'm telling y'all, this is easily the best slashing build, the best lockdown build that can shoot, dribble, and do anything that you want out of it. This is going to be a really fun pick up and play build, meaning anybody can use this build and find success with it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go with posterizer on Hall of Fame as well as limitless takeoff. Another badge that I really like, silver, or you could even go with Hall of Fame slithery finisher. I would say that Hall of Fame is not necessary, but we do have the wealth, so go ahead and put it on. Then from there, I'm going to go with fast twitch on silver, Hall of Fame unpluckable, or you could call it unstrippable. Then go ahead and put on Giant Slayer just to help out a little bit more. I would take off unstrippable though if you feel comfortable without it, and go ahead and put on fearless finisher on Hall of Fame, y'all. Now let's go ahead and get into the shooting. Only really one setup that I would go with: gold hot zone hunter as well as bronze catch and shoot or corner specialist. Both of these are going to be some really nice setups. Now let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. 14 badges that we're going to be able to work with. So I'm going to go with gold handles for days as well as quick first step. With the 8 remaining that we got, I'm going to go with bronze unpluckable as well as bailout. Another one that I like, gold triple threat juke as well as quick chain. Now if you want to change anything up, you could go with hyperdrive as well to take off triple threat juke. That's another really good setup. Or you could even go ahead and put on quick chain as well as hyperdrive, both on silver, just to add in triple threat juke on silver as well. It really comes down to what y'all want to do. I'll leave the setup like this. Now let's go ahead and get into the defense, y'all. So as you can see, we get 20 badges that we're going to be able to work with. I'm going to go with gold clamps as well as intimidator. 14 more to work with, so go ahead and put on the bronze badges. I'm going to go with interceptor for the first one. Second, I'm also going to go ahead and put on gold hustler as well as rim protector. Now chase on artist, you can put this on bronze if you want to. I'm going to go with gold just because we have the wealth. Then with pickpocket on gold as well with that 99 steal. One more remaining badge, so you could go with a couple different ones. I would consider tireless defender, or you could even go with pick dodger. It really comes down to what y'all want to do, but this is a setup that I would be running if I had to use this build. 20 defensive, 14 playmaking, 4 shooting, and then we get the 22 finishing, y'all. Again, I just gotta say thank God for giving me this opportunity to be able to be a part of your lives as well as have you in mind. It means the world to me. I just want y'all to know that I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. And man, just know that Rich Gang family, we're going to the top. Just believe that. Just know that I got y'all back no matter what y'all need. Hit me up if you need anything. Let me know what kind of builds y'all want to see as well as what kind of build names that you have found. But man, I got another banger dropping tomorrow. So man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Anybody looking to join RGF, the Rich Gang family, go ahead and turn on post notifications. But do not forget to hit that like button. Let's get 50 likes on this banger. Be sure to share it with your family and friends. And man, last but not least, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Thank God and Rich out.